What's been mind-blowing to me in these last couple of 2 to 3 years on YouTube, because I've been on YouTube for probably about 10 years. And yeah, I started off very, very early. But what's bothering me now, what I don't understand, and questions that need to be asked, is why are black people so quick to go against pro-blackness? Like, why are there people making videos about how they don't like pro-blacks? I don't understand that. Being pro-black, or you being black yourself, why would you be against pro-blackness? It doesn't make no sense to me. Something is just not adding up. And then I kick back and I say, I gotta figure this out, because it is this movement of black people going against pro-blackness. And I'm like, what is going on here? I've never seen this before. Because usually people that are my color, people that are African descent or African American descent, would never go against pro-blackness, because pro-blackness had a lot to do with a lot of things that you're enjoying today as black people. It's odd to me that nobody had problems with it in the 1960s, in the 1970s, in the 1980s, in the 1990s, in the early 2000s, when being black or being a pro-black was a benefit. Now, all of a sudden, they came out with the multicultural movement, and then right after that, black people start denouncing pro-blackness. So to me, it makes me believe that they created this multicultural delusion to offset pro-blackness, to get black people to pull out of pro-blackness by saying, hey, you don't need pro-blackness. We have this over here. We have an alternative to pro-blackness. We have this new thing called multiculturalism, and don't you want to be a part of that? Why do you want to be a part of pro-blackness? If you think about it, it was excellent chess move. See, you know what I have the ability to do? I have the ability to check their chess moves. See, I'm looking at it across the board. And what I'm starting to realize is most black people don't see this as a chess game. They just see this as, I'm just trying to survive. I'm just trying to get along. I'm just trying to get by. Black people don't want to play chess. Let's just be honest. They don't want to sit down and really have a chess game. They want to just say, I'm just trying to survive. And here it is. They came out with this brilliant chess move against pro-blackness by giving black people an opportunity to go for the alternative, which is multiculturalism. So what they said, well, wouldn't you be better for you to allow yourself an opportunity to experience something new, like multiculturalism? And isn't that what America is built on? About all of us coming together? It was, see, when they execute things, it's mind-blowing. This is how I know it's not coming from humans. It's not coming from humans. You know what I mean? But that's another video. It's not, believe me, it's coming from very spiritual, high, dark, demonic places. Because there's no way in the world a human can come up with these kind of chess moves. So what they did, they came out with an alternative to give the black people, for they can ditch pro-blackness and say, well, this is going to get you further. If you join this movement and denounce pro-blackness, and then you'll be able to enjoy the so-called invisible delusional perks of being inside this multicultural world that we're now building. And I finally cracked the code. I say, now I see why black people are denouncing pro-blackness, because they are opting out for the alternative. Now, since they're opting out for the alternative, now let's see if the alternative is working. You come to California, which is the testing ground for multiculturalism, right? We are the people that have given birth to this idea, because everything starts in California. Anybody knows that. If you don't know that, you're late. So everything starts in California. This is the seed. This is a testing ground. Any idea they come out with, any law that gets passed, it gets tried out here first. This is a testing ground. right? So they tested it here, and what they realized is that multicolorism actually stopped black people from progressing. And once they seen the effects of it, once they started seeing, see, they're not doing as well as they once were doing. Because even 10 years back, I remember when there was people that had black barbershops. They don't have them no more. People had little thrift stores. You know what I'm saying? They don't have them no more. So I'm starting to see the things that we used to have, we no longer have. And then it started making sense why they're pushing this multicolorism thing, because they come to realize that as long as they can disconnect us from pro-blackness and black unity, we're not going to do as well. It's not going to destroy us, but it's going to start our progression. See, you got to understand, white supremacy's number one objective is to keep us from growing, keep black people from expanding, to keep us stagnant, not to destroy us, to keep us stagnant. So I'm saying, so that's why they introduced multicolorism to you as an alternative for only one reason and one reason only, and that was to get you to walk away from pro-blackness. Now, on the other side of this video is when I want to talk about the fact that black people are denouncing pro-blackness for the alternative, but I want to ask black people that have decided to do this, and black people that no longer believe that pro-blackness is needed, that it's an old idea, that this is not a part of the new world, this new world that we are merging into today, right? I want to ask you this question, respectfully. Can you show me a group of white people that are denouncing pro-whiteness? That's all I'm asking from you. Can you show me tons and tons of videos of white people denouncing white privilege? Can you do that for me? Can you show me all kinds of videos of YouTubers talking down on pro-whiteness? Actual white people making videos about how they no longer need pro-whiteness and how pro-whiteness is a problem. I want you to go get those videos, and I want you to add them up by the number, and then add up the amount of videos that you hear from black people denouncing pro-blackness, and bring those numbers to me, and I will show you what ignorance look like. I will show you exactly what ignorance look like. See, the number one reason why you don't see a group of white people on YouTube denouncing white privilege is because they know that'll be counterproductive. They know that it would affect them in a negative way. So why would they get on there and talk about pro-whiteness? Why would a white person get on there and talk about their privilege coming to an end, or saying that it's wrong that they have their privilege? Why would they do that? And you know the reason why they won't? Because it's just simply counterproductive. You don't go against yourself. And that's why you won't see a ton of white people on here denouncing pro-whiteness, like black people denounce pro-blackness. Because it's not simply a smart thing to do. It's counterproductive. It's not good for you. That's why you don't see a bunch of Latinos talking about, that they want to go against the pro-Latin movement. You don't see Asians talking about we want to go against the pro-Asian movement. You don't see Indians talking about we're going to go against the pro-Indian movement. You don't see no other racial group that is making videos about how they don't like the pro people that are representing their culture. You don't see that. Black people are the only. Now, when you are the only person doing something and then you coin that as the right thing to do, something is most definitely wrong with you. you're a little bit off, is what I'm trying to tell you. Something is off. Because we're always the only ones that's doing something, but we will call that the right thing to do. But we're always losing. And everybody else is always winning, because they're doing the total opposite of what black people do. Ooh-wee. They're doing the total opposite, and it's working out just fine for them. And then you would think that little light bulb should pop up in a black person's mind. You would think that, why haven't the light bulb come on and say, hold on? Why do we always do the opposite of what other people do, but it seems to work out for them and never for us? We don't never ask ourselves that question. We do the opposite of what other people do, and it seems to work out for them, but it doesn't work out for us. Something will tell you that something is off, that you're making mistakes, that whatever decisions you are making is not panning out. And I get tired of black people talking to me, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, but they still haven't got it right themselves. The liberals and the Democrats and all of these people, wherever you want to call them, that believe in politics. Me personally, I don't believe politics can ever solve black people's problem. That's the honest truth. And I know the liberals sure ain't gonna solve our problems. But one thing I just want to ask to black people, bring me tons and tons of videos. I want to see a lot of them, because I see a lot of black people out here denouncing pro-blackness now. They want us to come to an end. They want to destroy our channels. They want to take our numbers from us. They want to call our ideologies racial. They want to call us racist now. We got black people calling us racist. And I'm like, racist where? I don't have no power. I ain't got no power to take nothing from nobody. How could a powerless people be racist? What are you talking about? But they make that brilliant chess move. Whoever created multicolorism was brilliant. Oh, they was brilliant. That was a brilliant chess move. When I seen that chess move, I was like, whoa, wow. Now they're gonna give black people an alternative to pro-blackness. And you know how black people is. They've been waiting for this opportunity to jump on this bandwagon. They've been waiting for this opportunity, and they knew this. That's why they played you like that. They say, you know what? Black people want to get along with us so bad. Black people want to feel like they belong to America so bad. They want this delusion of inclusion so bad that if we would give it to them, they will denounce everything. They will walk away from pro-blackness. They will walk away from anything black. And they was right. They was right, man. They was 100% correct. Because now you have black people on YouTube denouncing the pro-black movement. But they can't show me one video of a white person denouncing pro-whiteness. This is insane, people. And I leave it on that note. You want to leave a comment on this? Leave a comment. At this point, what can you say? It is what it is.